Welcome to the first episode of Tavern Talks. I'm the guild master, Vaelin. This is my co-host right here.
What's going on? Sup, y'all? Sethos.
This is gonna be a little scuffed, y'all. Let me let you know. This is gonna be a little scuffed. I've been trying to do this for a while. I've been wanting to make just VTubing podcast where it's just like me and one of my good friends, and we literally will bring guests on, or we just shoot the shit because we do this a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Very true.
we literally will be in Discord for hours, just talking about the randomest shit.
Me and
So
Swervy go back and forth a lot too. So
we're gonna have some good little arguments on this one. Cause we
be
we
prepared.
have totally different opinions on things, bro.
I have some anime questions too. So
Oh my god, this dude's gonna make me hate him on the first episode. Oh my god. So give them a little intro. Let them know who you are. For the
okay.
people that don't know.
What's up, y'all? I think a lot of y'all know me from Swervy's crew. I'm Sethos. I am a variety streamer. I stream sometimes. I am also a music producer.
Mm-hmm.
I make lo-fi, make anime and video game remixes, stuff like that. And yeah, man, I started a new YouTube channel. I just make content. I'm just a content creator overall. Nice to meet y'all.
What got you into VTubing?
That is a crazy question.
Yeah, I
That is
mean,
a loaded
I'm trying to
question.
get the people to know you. Just we might get some new fans off of this.
I'd say, it's hilarious looking back on it, actually. I saw Keishan's model. Before I ever started VTubing, I saw Keishan's model.
Was
And
it
me
the
and my
bald-headed
old
one?
friends were- No, it was just a regular model.
Yeah,
It was just streaming some
I'm gonna
random
put a
day.
picture of Keisha's bald-headed model in the video.
That's so crazy. That's so evil. But yeah, I saw his model. It wasn't just him though. I saw some other people. I was looking around to see how crazy the ideas were. What were people being? What
Yeah.
were people starting off VTubing and turning themselves into? And then I was like, damn, like I kind of fuck with that stuff. And then it was like a kind of a bar of creative freedom. I can really get into it if I want, but I mean, to keep it relatively short, yeah, I liked the idea of being able to kind of freely express yourself as virtually in a model, because I mean, for a lot of people, it's literally just the anime version of them,
Yeah.
or the
Like
virtual version of them.
for me, I loved I love elves. Elves is like one of my favorite races. And I have my hair in twists and stuff right now. And I just wanted to make one. What I did was I see a lot of people making these models that are super unrealistic to their person. I wanted to make myself if I was in a fantasy world type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So my
yeah,
kid,
definitely.
so my OC literally has my personality. He's he shouldn't be a guild master, but he is. It's just like that. But my bad for interrupting you. I just wanted to butt in on
No,
that
you're
part.
good. No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, that's really it. From there, I started dabbling a little bit. I love my origin, my culture in real life, which is all Egypt stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, yeah, I kind of just full sent that, kind of did what I wanted to there. Freestyle. There was a lot of ups and downs in learning, but yeah,
Yeah. Changed your OC a couple times like me.
Yeah,
For
sure
you,
did.
for y'all that don't know, I had a mask. Scrap that.
Yeah, my first original, a lot of it was me learning that I was being too nice to these people I'm paying,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the people I'm commissioning.
That actually goes into my first topic too. So when you're
Yeah.
done with that.
Yeah, but I was considering their time and their
Mm-hmm.
expertise over what I wanted. So the first two designs, I was kind of I liked them, but they didn't really feel like me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now
And you're hard to say no. I don't want this. I am.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was just kind of like, I would see it, I'd be like, okay, like I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't like, I wasn't sitting there thinking like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I envisioned. Which I mean, that's on me. I didn't communicate that, but uh, yeah. But eventually, I came to my model today, and I love it. I think it captures me pretty damn well. There's a couple things I might change, but I mean,
I kind of like what Tori did with your PNG though. Tori cooked with your
true,
PNG,
true.
bro. I
Shout
like
out
the
to
little
her.
rolls. You got the scarf, bro. We look like real hitters, like real shooters. You feel me? You got the glasses. I got the clipboard. You got the little teacup. We like real shooters for real. Like, hey, we going on a quest
We
after this
look
for real,
good.
for real.
We look good, bro.
Honestly, you know what? Everybody got to get a PNG like us. We got to get Tori to make like a bunch of PNGs. Oh, that could be a cool thing we do. Like,
True.
so if we get a guest, like we could pay Tori to like make a PNG for the guest,
Yeah.
and then basically like have them drawn in this style. And like if they wanted to be a part of the guild or something like that, we can have them like in a guild outfit or like an adventurer fit or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be kind of tough. And then we make like a little banner of all like the guests we have for the year at the end of the year. That'd be pretty tough too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But
I've been putting people on Tori like pretty crazy. I don't know.
I have too.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
By the way,
there's so many people that have asked me like, "Yo, where'd you get that from?" Blah, blah, blah.
Right?
I'm like,
yep.
I direct them to Tori every time.
And she just bought her
I'm
PC,
like,
so she's about to do more art.
Yep. I'll be like, yeah, her comms are open too. Go check her out. Yeah, I don't know how much of that she's actually gotten, but.
By the way, I'm gonna put Tori's if y'all want art from Tori, I'm gonna put Tori's social media in the description below, so y'all can go to her Twitter. Look at the art she does. Message her on Twitter. I'm pretty sure she has
Definitely
her coffee on there. Yeah, check her out. She does like multiple art styles. She could do animation. I'm trying to get her into doing live 2D because her art style is crazy. But speaking of art, I've wanted to know. So like you were talking about like how like you aren't like you when you get stuff done, you're like me. I can't draw, right? I know I can't.
Yeah.
I usually give like I'll give them like a general idea, and then like I'll let them go with it because they're the artists. So I don't really like, I can't really like speak on what they do. You know what I mean? Like I can't say, oh, this doesn't look right because I don't know what looks right. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, how do you feel about like going like artists taking advantage of that, if that makes sense?
Taking advantage of that.
So like in a sense, right? Some like you see it on Twitter all the time, like how some artists like, let me rephrase that. I didn't mean artists. I meant to say, how clients take advantage of artists. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, of their expertise. And
yeah, they'll go in and say, hey, can you? I don't have any idea, because I've seen this all the time with like artists. They be like, they don't have an idea, but then like they're like, okay, they'll draw them something like, oh, I want this, and this. How do you feel like? Because you went to them and said you have creative reign, creative freedom, but then you change up all this stuff, and then you get mad when it doesn't come out how you want it to come out. I see a lot of VTubers do that.
Well, I mean, there's things on both sides that need to be done there. First of all, for the artists to kind of protect themselves, they should have it to where or I guess in their TOS or whatever you want to call it, they have their revisions and have a set amount of revisions and stuff like that, I think artists for the most part expect like, hey, that they'll have a couple revisions here and there on average, I'm assuming. And it could be something little, it could be something big. I don't think that it at all is a bad thing though. I think it's more like because I mean, partially, it's on the whoever the commissionee
Mm-hmm.
to know what they want, and if they don't, I mean, after a certain point, yeah, you just keep like, oh yeah, I don't like this, I don't like this. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay extra, like if you really want it. But I mean, utilize what you have. If you're paying, for 2 revisions and there's something you don't like, then don't be afraid to speak up on it.
Yeah, no, 100%. I just feel like it's like number one, a lot of these VTubers don't know what they want in the first place. Like, be honest, I'll be the first one to tell you. Half the time, I don't know what the fuck I want. I just see some shit like online, like I'll see like an anime, and I'm like, damn, that looks fucking cool. I want that on my model, and then I don't realize like how fucking
I feel like a
hard it
lot of
is
people
to
do that.
incorporate that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do that too. That's the thing. I definitely did it. Mine is heavily. I mean, y'all can probably look at it and tell, but mine is heavily from Bleach.
Yep.
There's a lot of Bleach. Just like, I guess, hints and implications that it's from there, dude. That show, man. I was actually just watching that last night.
Oh, you
That show
was?
is so good. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
so
okay,
good.
okay.
But yeah, I feel like that happens a lot. I don't think it's like anything bad. It's just some people raise their expectations. You shouldn't be commissioning someone and then they expect your character to look like they just came straight from Bleach.
Yeah.
Or insert anime that
You thought you fucking you went got the Bleach animators to do your fucking model.
yeah, for real. So, yeah. It,
um, do you have any topics you want to go over, or you want me to go into more of my topics?
let me pull them up. We'll do yours. Let me pull, or do one of yours. I'll pull mine up real quick.
Okay. So, okay, this is gonna be a heavy because we'll stay with the VTuber topics for now, all right?
Okay.
How do you keep yourself motivated as a VTuber when you open up Twitter every day and you see another like situation? Let's just say situation. We're not gonna speak on any of the situations because I don't want that to be this type of podcast. You know what I mean? But like, just you
Mhm.
as an individual, how do you keep yourself motivated as trying to become a VTuber and be a VTuber? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um. Do you want to go first, or should I?
I could talk on this. For me, number one, you
Yeah.
already know I have like hella motivational issues right now. Like, I just don't know what I want to do at the moment. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna start making YouTube content and stuff like that because of all the situations that happened. Last year with me, and like
Hmm.
after that happened, it kind of like I feel like I lost my place, and the shit that I see on Twitter and shit, right? It doesn't help my motivational issues at the moment. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, damn, do I really want to be a part of this fucking community when shit's happening every fucking day? Like one of my close friends, well, I thought he was a close friend, recently, just crashed out. And I'm like, damn, I knew this nigga. Like I used to be in Discord with this nigga a lot. And he just crashed
Yeah.
out recently. So it's just
Yep.
like, bro, it's like
I know you're talking about too.
you don't even know who's like doing what behind the scenes nowadays. And you really gotta like pick who you want to be friends with because niggas are out here scamming. They're out here laughing in your face but talking behind your back. You got people that don't like each other and now you gotta walk on eggshells because you
So
don't,
many.
you know what I mean? It's just so stupid, bro. And to me, like the only reason why I keep motivated is because of like I got people like you, I got people like some of my other friends like Die, Nami, all of them, Palm. Like y'all are the ones that keep me motivated. Like you know how many times I want to be like, you know what, I don't even want to do this shit no more. But I still think of ideas. I still plan like different, like I plan different pieces of content. Me and you sit down all the time. We talk about content. I try to bounce ideas off you. You bounce ideas off of me. It's just like that's what keeps me motivated. Thinking of like different content ideas. Like this podcast, it was a spur of the moment for me. I was like, shit, I want to do a podcast on my boy Sethos. We do it anyways in
Yeah.
Discord on his stream, so we might as well do it in a long form, more organized format.
Yeah. I'd say my overall answer is I think if you let it get to you too much, it definitely affects your mental. I'm speaking from firsthand experience because
Mm-hmm.
basically all of March has been a roller coaster for me. But that's all I'll say on that. I think it's just the nature of Twitter. Like at this point, you kind of know what to expect. Even before I was using Twitter, I kind of knew what the essence of Twitter was.
Yeah.
So I just automatically was like, I don't even like this platform. And then uh, to continue on to the with the last topic, um, people were telling me, oh yeah, VTubers use Twitter. VTubers are all over Twitter. I'll be honest, I really dreaded using Twitter because
Mm-hmm.
at first I was like, man, I just really do not want to utilize this app.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, eventually I just,
Bit the bullet.
yeah, bit the bullet. I do things for for overall growth. So I mean, if it helps, it helps. It's definitely not my main platform in any sense of the word, but um, I mean, it's there. I feel like people have too often problems like, and I don't know. People make mistakes, man. Cancel culture
Mm-hmm.
is so real. The thing about that is like I feel like a lot of those situations, unless it's something like crazy, most of the time can be fixed or like fixed over time. People
Mm-hmm.
fuck up. It is what it is. People are humans, right? They might say something fucked up. It might be spur of the moment and this happens or whatever, right? But I mean, show that you care, show that you know that this is wrong, take accountability and recover, bounce back. But man, Twitter cancel culture makes it really hard to do that.
It just ruins a lot of like the like because you don't know who you can collab with. You don't know who you can do whatever you want with. Like you know what I mean. You don't know like it's so hard to just like go DM somebody because you don't know what that shit's gonna turn into.
Yeah.
You
And
don't
then
you don't know.
people eat up drama. They're always
Yep.
gossiping.
Yep.
You'll notice that in the community, it's the low key, it's the same people that eat up that drama all the time. It's the same people commenting under it.
Or like
It's the same
or
people
like
quote
they feed
tweeting
into
and
it,
stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
and it's so
Yep.
stupid, bro. And it's like, bro, it's getting to the point where it's just like anytime I just see drama, I just block it, bro. I mean, I block, I just mute it. I just get
Yeah.
tired of seeing it.
Yeah. I don't really have anyone blocked, but I'll tell you, I have a ton of people muted.
Oh, I have a lot of people muted too.
There are people that I follow that I'm cool with that I talked with damn near almost daily that I have muted on Twitter.
Damn. And you about to get fucked up, right? Later. They about to come find you.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you curate your own feed. I just don't want to see a lot of that stuff on there. No offense to them, it doesn't like them speaking up about this or that. It doesn't make me feel any less. It's just, you know, when I scroll on Twitter, the first thing I don't want to hear is about how some dude's being a fuck boy.
Or some
Like,
dudes being some fucking nasty fuck, bro. Oh my, bro, can we
mhm.
bro, these fucking male VTubers are giving us a fucking bad name, bro. Oh my fucking gosh. That just made me mad again. It's just like, bro.
Hey, don't say just males though. Some of them women are just as
No,
bad.
yeah, no, but like I'm talking about this month.
Oh yeah, yeah,
This
absolutely.
month it's just been like male
There
after
was a
male after
lot.
male. You got dumbasses coming back being fucking transphobic. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'll be
god,
honest. I
bro.
haven't seen a good bit of it because, like I said, I just kind of
There's
move on from it.
there's a few. I don't even read the docs, bro. I don't
There
even.
was one that I read. I'll say about this one. I'm not gonna say any names or nothing, but
Nah, you're good.
um, that it really did not need to be a doc.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
put it
no,
like
a
that.
lot of them are like that, low key.
They're like, it was really just, hey, this was a relationship and it went bad, and he no longer wants me, and he's ghosted me or whatever, and I'm putting this out there because he might do that to other people too. And it's like, okay. Like, who
It's like,
cares?
are we in high school? Like, come on, bro.
Really, who cares? Who cares, man?
And then you got people feeding into like the fucking, like, you got all these like companies like making fucking, like, basically fucking over VTubers, and people VTubers are graduating, and you got people making April Fool's jokes about graduating, and I'm just like, come on, bro. It's just so stupid, bro.
You know, um,
You want to go to the next topic? You
all
want
right.
to go into lighter-hearted topics?
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of in the same ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a dating question.
Oh, okay. We were going into dating. Oh god.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
I'm
god. Two single ass dudes about to talk about dating on a podcast. Oh, they don't know about to listen to us. They're gonna be like,
these
skip.
are telling them questions, I should say. Some of
Okay.
these are old and I just haven't answered them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think I've gotten a good grasp on which ones are like the bot ones and real people. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, anonymous sender said, "Do you think that the chemistry has to be right on a first date? What if it's not?"
Oh, As someone who hasn't been on a lot of first dates, I'm gonna let you go first.
I mean, I've only been on a couple,
Oh
but
god. Oh
I can
god.
say
We're cooked.
I can say I don't think so. No, I feel like it doesn't even have to be in the setting of a date, but there are people that you initially see and you might just not like them. Why? I don't know, but I mean, you might just not like them. You might think they're icky. You might think, oh, they did this and blah blah blah. And I'm sure there's some of those people that you're cool with today, or you've been cool with for a long time. You know, I don't think first impression is definitely a lot, but it isn't everything.
Yeah, okay, so
So
first impression, yeah, it's not a lot.
yeah, it's not everything. You can definitely, like, I definitely have friendships where um things like the first impression was bad, or I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, I don't like this.
I got
Like,
people that I'd be
fuck
around,
this
which
guy.
in your community, I just be like, eh. But like I still hang around them because they're your people. But like some people I like, there's people in your community I just be have muted sometimes when I come sit in Discord with you.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what
And
it is, bro. It's in
yeah, so
everybody's community.
I mean, in the sense of first date, like I said, I don't think it's everything, because I mean, it could be genuine. Imagine like you have a first date and it just doesn't go well. Like there's really nothing you can do. It just didn't go well, is what it is. And then say like the guy hits them up and then they're like, hey, like, I fucked up the date. I think we started off on the wrong foot. Let's try again. And the second date goes great, you know?
But you
Like
would
I
never
feel
got that
like
second
that
date if you just
situation.
didn't go back on the second date with them.
Yeah, exactly. So
For
that's my answer. It's not everything.
for
First
me,
impressions are important though.
so for me, if it's about first dates, in my opinion, it depends on what type the first date is, right? I feel like dinner on a first date, I don't know. For me, I don't know. I'm a little different, right? Because like I like to do something that's like that we can bond over on a first date, and just like go and get dinner. I don't know. Just for me, it's not. That should just be the only thing for the first date. If that makes sense.
You think just dinner and go home?
Yeah, because like I don't think
Interesting.
like you're just sitting there talking. You're not gonna be able to see certain habits, if that makes sense. So like
Yeah.
prime example, one of my favorite types of first dates is like bowling, right?
Okay.
because you can see a lot of people. You can see people's habits. Like you can see how they act, if they're goofy, if they're a little too serious, if they're a little competitive, if they're not competitive. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like you can get a more of a grasp than just sitting down eating. Now, mind you, that might work for other people. I'm just saying for me on a first date, that's not gonna work that well in my opinion because like, yeah, I'm gonna learn about you, but am I going to like get your habits? Do I want to continue doing this just off a conversation? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it about checks out. I agree with that for the most part.
Like, why don't we go roller skating or like bowling or fucking I don't know. I don't date.
I mean, some people just straight up don't like to be bored,
Yeah.
or they like to like really engage with the person that they're with. You know, that's why a lot of people don't like going to the movies.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the movies is a good first date at all.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with that. I think it's a fine date, but like, I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of like
That's like a third, fourth
after
date type
you,
thing.
yeah, after you've established yourself with somebody, or you kind of, well, you know, things are rocking, y'all kind of smooth sailing, and it's just kind of another day, you know.
It's just y'all smooth sailing, and then you find out that she don't even like you. Oh God.
Imagine.
Oh my
I
God.
don't even think I would do that. Okay, actually,
What?
like I don't think I would go on a first. I don't think I would go on a date if it wasn't already established that we liked each other.
Are you serious? You wouldn't go on a blind date?
A blind one, probably not.
I would. I think I would go on a blind date.
I
Like
don't know
legit.
them at all, like at all.
Yeah, like so. Say. All right, Sethos. I'm gonna give you a scenario, right? Do you trust me?
Okay. Sure.
If I was
Yeah.
like, if I, because I'm planning on moving to Texas eventually, right? If I was
Uh-huh.
like, I Sethos, I got this very nice chick. I met her, right? But like
Hmm.
I was already in a relationship, right? I was like, hey, trying to go on a date with her, right? And I was like, hey, you want to go on this blind date? Me and my girl will be there, trying to hook you up, right? You wouldn't trust me enough for that blind date if I vouch for her.
I I don't think I would even see it as a date, to be honest.
For real?
Yeah, cause this is wait. For context, this is a double date, correct?
I mean, it don't have to be. It could just be like you two. I vouched for her to you. I vouched to her about you, and then I vouched to you about her. I was like, hey, y'all will be good together. Y'all should go on a date, right?
I see. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's not like I'm exactly opposed to it, but I also wouldn't be like, like I said, I wouldn't consider it an actual date.
You wouldn't be super happy about it.
I don't know if happy is the right word. More like, more like, damn, now you got me thinking about this.
Yep. See. I put it into perspective. See.
Like, I don't know. Like, I trust you, but I don't know. A blind date, I don't really see as a date. Maybe I think that's what it is. I wouldn't just be out here going on blind dates. I think the only way I'd even accept is if it was a double date and you were going, but even then I would still be going for you
Yeah.
because you're like, "Oh yeah, like you know, you met someone, you talking about she got a friend or whatever, right?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll get to know her. It's not like I'm just going to sit here and ignore her or something. Like I'll be a regular functioning human,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I'm really there for you. I'm rooting for you.
Well, I mean, but I'm already dating the girl.
You're already dating her?
Yeah, this is my girlfriend. It's just
So
like
you're trying to put me on.
yeah.
Yeah, see, no, I don't know. I couldn't do that.
Oh, I probably could if you just came to me. And you was like, Swervy.
I'm a skeptical person, bro.
You just came to me and you was like, Swervy. I got this cute chick. She doesn't have a boyfriend. I met her. I vibed. I figured out her vibe and all that type of stuff. I think this would be a good date for you. I do it. I say fuck it.
See, but why would it have to be a date? That's the thing. I like.
It's a blind date. Get you out the fucking house. You don't get out the house as it is now. Lie say you do. Lie say you do.
I'm not. I'm not saying.
I'm just be like, I'm gonna go more up to him and be like, yeah, I got this. I was like, yeah, I got this friend. His name's Sethos. Real name Ken. You know, like, he has a motorcycle.
Yeah.
She instantly gonna go on a date with you.
What do you think this is, bro?
She would be like, he has a what? I was like, yeah, a motorcycle. I heard it's fast. She was like, oh my gosh, does he have 2 helmets?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, nope.
I'm like, it's okay. I'll spot you for another helmet. Take her out on a motorcycle date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then now you're in love with a girlfriend.
I don't know, bro. That just doesn't sound. I don't know. That just doesn't sound like the route I would take. Like, that sounds crazy to me. That doesn't sound crazy to you?
No, bro. If
Maybe
it's
it's
from
just
somebody,
me.
if it's from somebody I trust, like, okay, I'll give you another example, right? If Dai came to you and was like, Dai Jobu Imanaki, by the way, on Twitch. If she came to you and she was like, I have this girl to hook you up with, you not gonna trust her?
No.
You not gonna trust Dai?
Absolutely not.
Dai, you heard this live, Dai. You heard this live. You heard it. He said he would not
Absolutely
trust
not.
you, Dai. Oh my gosh, that's down bad.
Absolutely not, bro.
That's crazy. You said you're not gonna trust Dai?
She trying to, bro. She trying to set me up.
I'm sending this to her. I'm timestamping it and everything.
She trying to set me up, man.
You said she gonna try to set you up? That's crazy to say. But yeah, no, I wouldn't have a problem with going on a blind date. It's not. I don't know. Would it be another date after that? No, probably not. Cause I don't know if I'm vibe with him.
I think for me, it's just not something that I would do. I don't think it's weird that people go on blind dates or anything. I just don't think that's my cup of tea, you know. Because I feel like I said, I'm a pretty cautious person, so I don't even think I would go on it. Like I was saying at the beginning, I don't even think I would go on it if it wasn't for the if I knew, you know. I like when things happen naturally. So yeah, I think that's just the vibe I would be on, you know.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not judging you for it, you know. I mean, you're still a fuckboy, but I'm not judging you for it.
That's crazy. Man, what's your next topic?
My next topic? All right, I'm going to pull one from Charge Up Static on Twitter and Twitch. It's my boy. He said, introduce yourself to the masses. We did that. He said, what games, anime, movies, or shows we are currently watching / playing?
You want to go first? Or should I?
Go first. So I can think of mine.
Okay.
Because mine's just anime and video games.
He said games, movies, shows?
Games, movies, shows, video games.
Okay. Well, that's not even hard for me. I started Full Metal Alchemist, I want to say...
You watching original or you watching Brotherhood?
Brotherhood.
You already know.
Started Brotherhood. I've been watching that. I've been putting some some
Wait,
time into that. Same for Inuyasha.
quick question.
So,
All right, so have you listened to the openings?
uh, I listened to the one that I've had, the
It's called
Brotherhood opening.
Again. Is it Again with the crazy
Uh,
beat drop?
yeah,
That's considered like one of my top five of all time.
it's really good.
That opening
Honestly,
is
the show
crazy.
is really good.
No, the show's
That,
amazing. Don't get it
yeah,
twisted. The show is amazing, but that I would just want to highlight that opening is fucking crazy.
yeah.
But yeah, continue.
I
My bad.
you're good. Yeah, I've been enjoying those. Inuyasha's been cool too. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of put it on the side because I really got into FMA. It's there though. It's not like I dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
Games. You already know I've been on Honkai. Uh,
Starren.
yeah, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon because I've started making Pokemon content. So there's that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Is that really it? Star Rail, Pokemon. Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's it. Um, I've been very productive, especially this last month. I've just been working on videos and whatnot. So
Okay.
I really haven't consumed much else. I've been really busy with making videos.
Okay. For me, I just restarted watching Moonlight Fantasy. I am a isekai enjoyer. I am like I don't care how okay, there's only like one that I would never watch, and that's the smartphone one. I can't remember the name of it. But besides that one, if it's an isekai, I probably watched it. I love isekai.
Hmm.
So I'm watching Moonlit. I rewatched the first season today, and I'm about to start the second season that's been airing. Um, I'm waiting for some things to finish up. Obviously, Solo Leveling Supremacy. You already know Big Sung Drip Rule. You already know.
I'm still waiting to watch that.
Yes, sir. Bigger Eyes. Uh, Classroom Elite season 3. I have to start that. What else have I been watching anime wise? I gotta start Tales of the Wedding Rings. I gotta start Unwanted Undead Adventure. I think it's called. I started Ashura. That one's pretty good. I've been watching a lot. I watch my seasonals. I'm thinking about starting a TikTok series about that. Like, just like, cause like I know I've watched a lot. I've watched a lot of anime, so I was like, I'm gonna start a TikTok series. Basically, it's like 5 animes that you've never seen,
Right.
or 5 mecha animes, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, been watching that. Games, League. I've gotten back into Valorant. I've been waiting for you. I've been playing Valorant with Ken and them. I've been learning Valorant so that we could play rank
Right.
someday. Yeah, I've been learning.
Okay.
Um, what else? What have I been playing? Obviously, League. I just hit Plat 1. Um, Honkai. Akron came home today. Yes, sir. She came home.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Obviously, Nikkei. Titties and guns. I've been playing this game that released called Kaitomon. It's like an auto battler. Love that. What else have I been playing? Oh, I've been playing Elden Ring co-op with friends on the Convergence mod. That's actually really fun. Other than that, haven't really been playing much. Um, what was the rest of the question? It was video games, movies, and shows. I'm not a big movie person. I did just watch. Oh, my sister retwisted my hair. I did just watch the new Puss in Boots movie. That got me hyped because I'm a big Shrek enjoyer. So, and they hinted at Shrek 5 at the end. So I'm hyped
Oh, did
for
they?
that. Yeah.
That's
If you
pretty
haven't seen
cool.
the new Puss in Boots movie, it's in the art style kind of like um Spider-Verse.
Okay.
So it's beautiful. And they introduce like new characters and stuff like that. It's actually really cool. So like If you haven't watched the new Puss in Boots movie that came out, I think it's like 2022. It's a good watch. It's a really good movie. Really, really good movie. And other than that, not really anything else. It was a two-part question. I just didn't say the second part of the question. What are you
Yeah.
looking out of those topics? What are you looking the most? What are you most forward? Looking the most forward to? My bad.
Wait, which topics?
The games, anime, movies, shows. What are you most excited for? This is also from Charge Up Static, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah. I already know one thing you
uh,
better say. I already know one thing you better say. DLC's included. DLC count.
I'm blinking. There's a if you're asking what I'm excited for, there is a couple things. I'd say Elden Ring DLC.
Yes, sir. Say that
I'd
shit
say
again. Say that shit again for the people in the back that didn't hear it.
motherfucking Elden Ring DLC, bruh. That shit is gonna be hype.
We gotta we gotta go get our maidens, bro. We don't have maidens right now, so we have to go get a maiden. You know, that we dropping
Yeah.
in.
On some Jump King type shit. With the babe at the end.
Or what's that one game that you used to play? The game that I met you on, Catherine.
Oh yeah, true, Catherine. That's such a good game. Uh I've been really enjoying FMA as well, so I've kind of been I started off slow, but I've slowly been watching it basically like every other night. I've been into that show a lot. Um what else am I excited for? I think that's really it. Sparking Zero, actually. Sparking Zero.
Mm-hmm.
The trailer for that, or I guess the reveal trailer, I was skeptical, I would say, but honestly, it was looking very promising. It's looking very promising right now. I'm very excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say that. I think that's really it, though.
I got some bangers for you, so be ready.
But okay,
All right,
yeah, okay,
so
go on then.
for video games, bro. I don't know if you have been checking social media today, but Marvel just announced the game.
Yeah, I saw that.
It actually looks pretty good. It actually
I
looks pretty good.
I don't know what to think of it.
Yeah, no. I need to play it, but from what I've seen, if it's 6v6, if they even incorporate like what we felt in Overwatch on there, and like they have this cool little team system, it looks like, where you can like double ult. It looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looks pretty fucking good. That obviously, you know, I'm hyped for Gigantic. Yes, sir. Gigantic.
Mhm.
April 9th. Elden Ring DLC, obviously. Stellar Blade is another one. Kind of hyped for. What else am I hyped for video game wise? Mecha Break. You know, I'm a big mecha enjoyer.
Mhm.
What else? Is there anything else video game wise? No. Oh, Dawntrail for Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14 online. I'm pretty hyped for that. I was a little sad that the Variety MMO got delayed. That hurt a lot. I think that's it for games. Anime, I'm excited for JJK to finish up. I'm excited for Chainsaw Man season 2. My Hero's coming back.
I forgot all that's happening.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of. Slime season 3, yes sir. Slime season
Haven't
3
watched
coming
Slime.
out. Oh my god, you need to watch Slime, bro. Slime season 3 is coming out. Konosuba season 3. Oh my goodness. Movies. I'm gonna throw you a curveball. All right. So you know I'm not a big movie person,
Mhm.
and I've been talking to friends, and like actually we can make this into a topic.
Okay.
How stale movies have become is why like I stopped watching movies. It's just like shitty remake here, shitty revamp here, same 16 plots of dude gets betrayed or dude has to save somebody and he's like this stone cold killer I'm talking about like the John Wick effect or the Equalizer effect. You know what I mean? Same, just different names. I think I remember I was watching like trailers, and like I think one was like the bricklayer, the beekeeper. Those are the names of this movie, and it was about dude just like killing people with guns and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the movies are becoming stale, but and I'm gonna throw you a curveball. I don't know if you've seen the horror Winnie the Pooh movie, the first one.
I have not watched that. No.
It's like it's one of those like it's so bad it's good. You know what I mean?
I think so.
I wouldn't say in my mind that it's a terrible movie. I mean that is a good movie, but I enjoyed watching it.
Okay.
So the reason why I'm saying that is because they just announced like their Poohverse. And basically, so you know the IPs for Winnie the Pooh, Pinocchio, Three Blind Mice, Bambi, like all those got released, and basically this one director is making scary movies out of all of them, and
Oh,
basically
really?
he's gonna connect all of the scary movies into like a multiverse.
Yeah.
But the second Winnie the Pooh movie, apparently it's getting like I don't know if he like just decided he wanted to be a director because second Winnie the Pooh movie apparently has got like high ratings on all the like movie critic sites. And when I tell you the first one was bad, but I think it has a Sharknado effect. Like you know how Sharknado has like 9 movies, but they're fucking awful. But
Yeah.
they have 9
I've heard
movies.
about that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I think. But like, the reason why I'm saying that is because I think I like the idea. At least the movie can be bad, but at least he's trying something different. At least he didn't just give us another Winnie the Pooh movie that was like, oh, I'm eating honey. There's Tigger, and there's what's the fucking pink dude's name? Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. You know what I mean, though.
I almost said Peppa Pig, but go on.
You know what I mean, though. It's like
Yeah.
at least they're doing something different. And then you got the IP for Mickey Mouse that just released, the steampunk, and we're getting a whole horror game and movie off of that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, what is your idea like about movies right now? Do you think that they're like in a really bad still spot?
I honestly I can't even speak too much on movies because I don't be watching movies like that.
I don't either. Don't worry, you're not the only one.
Like I put them on like every once in a while, like if I have like an event or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's really it. I can't even. Actually, no. I do remember the last time I went to a theater. The last time I went to a theater was to watch Endgame.
You know what's crazy? One sec. Let me make sure. I think I went to the movie before that. Oh, I'm going to the movie next month, by the way. I'm gonna let you know this right now. Shrek 2 is coming back in the theaters next month, and all the Spider-Mans.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to see Shrek 2 in theaters with my sister.
Yeah.
Doing the whole experience. I gotta get some popcorn.
Enjoy that.
Yeah, I am. Shrek 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. The first 2 Shrek movies are like top 5 movies for me.
You know, Di loves Shrek.
I know. Nami loves Shrek too.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fire, man.
But yeah,
I can't even speak that much on it. Have they deteriorated? I honestly don't know. I liked Infinity War and Endgame. I thought they were 2 great movies.
I think
I've seen a couple after that.
I think Endgame drug a lot in the beginning. That was like what, a 3-hour movie? No, 2.5-hour movie, probably 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I think the beginning of it drug. I think the beginning of it just drug. It was just so, like they could have like took out a lot of that, and the movie still would have been amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't even really speak on the state of them. I could speak on it for games, but for movies.
No, their games is the same way.
Games in particular, it's yeah. There's a lot of these companies are growing very much more shameless.
Mm-hmm.
Like month by month, basically, and what they're doing and stuff like that. The amount of like just HD graphic full price remakes that we're getting is kind of crazy
Skyrim.
if you think about it.
Skyrim.
Yeah, I looked this up for a bit that I was doing.
Last of Us.
Oh my, don't get me started, bro. I looked up Skyrim for a bit that I was doing. You know that game, I had to look this up. This is not exaggerated. That game was re-released 15 times
Yep.
on 10 different consoles
Yep.
or systems, whatever. That, like, bro, you want to talk about milking a game.
And you know what's crazy part? They still bought it.
Yep.
And
Bro, I think most people have bought it at least like twice.
I've never bought it. Never played it.
You've never, oh, you never played Skyrim?
No. Like honestly, I've never
Dude,
played Skyrim.
Skyrim blew up how some of these games be doing now, and it's just like the talk, like
Yeah.
kind of how like Cyberpunk was before it
Yeah.
dropped. Like everyone was just talking about it. Cyberpunk this, Cyberpunk that, you know.
Yeah.
And Skyrim dropped, and that was just like the staple game. Like people were building PCs and be like, oh, back in the day, talking about, oh yeah, this can run Skyrim, bro. Like this is top of the top.
This is top of the line PC right here.
It can run Skyrim, and it don't drop frames either.
Hey girl,
So,
my computer can run Skyrim. You try to come over? that's ultimate riz right there.
that shit was crazy, man, back then. And then they released it 15 times. I have bought it a total of twice. And I did beat the game. I bought it once on the 360 back when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a really fun game. It's
That's
a good
probably
game.
why I didn't play it, because I was playing nothing but Gears and Call of Duty back then.
You know that, I mean, fair enough.
And
Yeah, it
Shadowrun.
wasn't a bad game. People loved Skyrim. It was just, I feel like its legacy was just kind of torn apart. Because wasn't Skyrim was a part of a series, yes, called
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And what do they do with that? You know,
Nothing.
it's just Skyrim and then the MMO that they have out
Yep. Elder Scrolls Online.
in Oblivion, but Oblivion's older than Skyrim, so it's like instead like. Would you call that a cash grab? Like, instead of making it an entirely new game, they have been giving updates to their MMO, and they re-release the same game 15 times to milk it for every penny that it's worth. And we have nothing on a new Elder Scrolls game.
I think they do have well, they don't have any like gameplay or anything, but like they have announced that they are making another one.
Are they?
Yeah.
They finally get enough money out of Skyrim.
I think they had enough money years ago, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
So back on the topic, I wanted to talk to you. The new X-Men show. Have you started watching it yet?
No.
I want to watch it so bad. Apparently, they're doing that show justice.
I saw like I think a trailer on Twitter. I think that was it. I haven't seen anything else on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shows that I'm watching. I forgot to say I am watching The Boys now. I started The Boys a couple weeks ago. That show's wild.
I haven't watched The Boys.
That's a good show. If you want something that, like, I put it off and put it off and put it off, and I finally watched it. It's gonna take you 5 minutes. Everybody was telling me that it takes you 5 minutes, and that show will have you hooked.
You're telling me that show will have me hooked in 5 minutes.
I thought they were playing. Like, legitimately, 5 minutes in the first episode.
If you're serious, I'll write it down.
Huh?
If you're serious, I'll write it down.
No, 100% serious. Like, 5 minutes into fucking The Boys, I was hooked.
Okay, I wrote it down.
That show, and then, like, it's got 3 seasons and a spinoff, and apparently the spinoff is fucking amazing, too.
All right, bet. I'll check it out. That might be something added on to whatever I end up watching.
Yeah, no, that show is like pretty fucking good. Anything else that you should be watching right now? Obviously the X-Men show, but I think I'm gonna wait till like more episodes come out of that before I start watching that. Um, I don't think there's anything else you need to be watching right now besides Solo Leveling.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm gonna get this whole leveling though.
Uh-huh. Oh, Kaijin number 8's coming out. And
What
oh
is
my
that?
god, wait. Then they have this Power Rangers anime that's coming out. And it's basically the Power Rangers are like bad guys. And they're trying to kill the Power Rangers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That shit looks fire. They're basically saying it's like an anime version of The Boys.
Oh, okay.
So that one I'm waiting for. Kaijin number 8 looks like it's gonna be like a mixture between like JJK and Chainsaw Man, like just like action wise and how gory it's gonna be, but like how fucking like badass the fight scenes look. Yeah, those two you might want to like keep an eye out for because those two
Okay.
like they're gonna be good. I think they come. I think one of them's
I'll write
coming up
that
next
one down.
season. I think one of them's coming up next
Kaijin
season.
what?
Kaijin number 8. I think it's like Kajin 8.
Okay. Good.
That one looks really good. I'm trying to think. I would have to like look at my Annie list for next season. One sec. Let me look at my Annie list real quick. It take me like a second. So next season is Konosuba, Demon Slayer. We forgot about Demon Slayer. Damn, next season, bro. Next season is gonna be, bro. There's the first 6 anime are like all must watch.
What are they?
Konosuba season 3, Demon Slayer, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Slime season 3, My Hero Academia, and then Kaijin number 8. The first 6 are all must watch. Then you got Irregular Magic High School season 3 coming out next season. The Power Rangers anime Sentai Daikushikaku. That's the Power Ranger one. That's coming out next season. You have this anime where the dude joins a spy family. Well, he's dating a girl inside of a spy family, and I think he starts becoming a spy. That one looks really good. There's a couple anime on here that like I'm gonna enjoy, but it's not like I would say other people should watch. You know what I mean? Because isekais and shit. But it's a lot.
Yeah.
Coming out next season. Next season's gonna be a banger.
You're into it a lot more than I am. I just
New
kind of
Gate,
be picking up things whenever.
New Gate is a manga I've been reading for like 10 years. The anime's finally coming out. Remonster, that's another manga that I was reading. It's basically this dude, he gets isekai'd and he's isekai'd into a goblin. And it basically is like him and like basically him like evolving and like basically stopping like what the goblins are doing and making them strong and making them to a powerhouse. That one's gonna be good. The manga's really good. If they do the animation good for it, it's gonna be really good. Yeah, next season's gonna be a banger, bro. Next season's gonna be a fucking banger. And I haven't even finished catching up on this season. But yeah.
I have a pretty good topic here that I pulled up.
Okay.
So, this one, we're getting into the government a little bit.
Oh no, not politics.
No, it's not politics.
Okay.
A tiny bit.
Okay.
But it's something that could affect us. So
Uh-huh.
I think it is a little worth talking about. But anyway, no suspension. It's a kind of a 2-part question. First is, do you think that the government will ban TikTok? And the second part of it is, do you think it should be banned? How useful is it, etc.?
No, I don't think it should be banned. Because the reasons that they are trying to ban it for, all the sites do it. I'm just gonna say that right now. Facebook's been doing it for years. Twitter's been doing it for years. All these sites have been doing it, collecting your information. It's not a new thing. So why is it a problem with TikTok?
Yeah, it's funny that y'all asked me this. I'm telling them. So I actually had a pretty lengthy conversation with my dad. For context, me and my dad kind of do that pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
Like he likes to ask questions and wonder about this and that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that, you know. And we end up talking about like just whatever pretty often, just like I don't know, the obscure, the weird stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about TikTok. I want to say like a couple weeks ago, maybe. And I was telling him this story. So let me tell y'all that there, and it's on TikTok. I'm sure there's stories y'all could probably look into this if y'all are really interested in it. But there was this girl. She ordered from Shein. I'm sure you know what Shein is. It's that little online clothing store
Yeah.
people buy from. She ordered from Shein, and in Shein, or in her package, when her package came, she opened it up. All she ordered was clothes. Out came, it looked like a vial. It looked like a vial of blood. Okay. She made a video and put it on TikTok. And it was basically just her talking about her strange package delivery, you know, because she ordered clothes and got a blood vial.
Yeah.
I mean, she got her clothes too, but the vial was in it, and she talks about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she looks into the video, and the vial is for some pretty like crazy cancer research stuff. Okay. It wasn't confirmed if obviously if it was
true
like
or not.
actually solved. Yeah. And you know, obviously people looking into that, you know, they see the videos blown up, they see that it's going around everywhere. So a lot of people are skeptical and immediately think that it's fake, right?
Yeah.
And then her entire TikTok channel got taken down.
Yep.
Completely taken down. And I have not kept up with the story as far as if she's resurfaced or came back at all. But I mean, I'll say for sure I have not seen her since that video. And yeah, it's just something to chew on. I think it's crazy. I think that to answer my telling them question, I agree with Swervy in the sense that it should not be banned. Why? Because they are basically putting it under the guise of
your information is getting leaked and shit.
Yeah. Well, I think what it really is that, you know, these government officials do not like the fact that the Chinese are in control of something that affects millions of people in
Even
the
though
US.
they're in control over a lot of things that affects millions of people in the US right now, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
See,
but they want total control.
I don't think
the fact that somebody foreign has access to that, I mean, you know how the US is with foreigners.
Have you heard of Tencent?
No. I feel like I've heard that term, but no.
Oh, Tencent owns so much shit. Let me just give you a quick little rundown on what they own. Okay. And that'll show you how much they don't like. I'm just type, what does Tencent own? All right.
While you're looking that up, so the second part of the question, do I think TikTok is useful? Yes, absolutely. I think TikTok is very useful. I think one thing that TikTok does really well that the other sites do not is TikTok is very like unfiltered. Not in a bad sense, but more in like a real world sense, you know what I'm saying? like like with things are happening across the world, across the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Like with TikTok, like you can see a lot of this stuff firsthand. Like there are people, in various places. Like I mean, everyone's been talking about the genocide happening across the world.
Yeah.
Like there are people out there recording that shit, and they can just throw that shit straight onto TikTok, man. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's such a I feel like having awareness for things like that and just real world topics and stuff like that, I feel like it's such a good thing to have.
I think
And
to to counter to play devil's advocate
mm-hmm.
for all the good they have on there, do have bad on TikTok. A lot of predators
Yeah,
on
true. I
TikTok.
mean, yeah, of course, of
A lot
course.
of
Yeah.
a lot of kids should not be on TikTok. That's one thing that I think. I think that like if you're under the age of 17 or 16, you should not be able to have TikTok in my opinion. Because the amount of like dumb shit
You can say
that
that for
people
a couple
do,
social medias, to be honest.
I'm gonna say that for a lot because like that prank culture that got like you know how many kids got put in jail because of those pranks.
Or
They saw these big TikTokers. You know, what I mean? Like it's gonna take what? What I'm getting shot.
yeah, you remember that dumbass challenge where they put those like crates up, those like
Yeah,
the crates with the holes in them, and they had to like step on them.
yeah,
Bro, you know how many people seriously got hurt over that shit?
yep.
Just
I don't
stupid
know why you do
challenge.
that.
Yeah.
It's
Like
like
what happened to our very innocent like ice bath challenges and stuff like that in the past, bro? Now it's
how,
like
can you eat? Can you eat 10? Can you eat 10? Fucking Popeyes biscuits without no water, no
yeah, it's
Bev.
always so extreme. It's never just like, oh, this is like cute innocent fun.
Yeah,
Besides like the dances maybe. But like,
I just feel
you know,
like them getting rid of TikTok doesn't. So this is what I'll say, right?
mhm.
They get rid of TikTok, right? Let's say they ban TikTok. You know what's gonna happen? Another company's gonna come. They're gonna make another TikTok. They're gonna take the place of TikTok, and you're gonna still have TikTok.
See, that's what my dad was saying. And he was saying that in his opinion, he was saying that it's not even the fact that they want TikTok banned. They just do not want they just do not want foreigners to have that much control over that many people. I think because if you actually like look into it, the US actually just wants them that company, that foreigner company, to sell it to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want the money.
They just want control.
Yeah,
They just want they want access to that. They want to be able to pick and choose what ads are going in front of the kids
yep.
and the people, the young adults, all that, right? And do all of that. So that's my dad's opinion, which I gotta agree with. I think it's a struggle for control. I
Yep.
think they are livid that a foreigner company has access to affect that many people in their country, and now they're threatening to ban it because because they don't have the control in that situation. I think
My
that's the reality of
my
it.
thing about it is, and I'll piggyback off of what somebody else I heard somebody else say.
Hmm.
Literally, all of them congressmen came together and they all voted on this one thing. But the amount of shit that we have problems with in the states, you're telling me that TikTok is at the top of your list of problems in the United States?
Yeah, true. That yeah,
Like,
true.
let's be for real. Is TikTok really harming anybody right now? Like, legitimately, yeah, you got people doing dumbass pranks and shit like that, but they were gonna do that without TikTok. They'll do it on Twitter. They'll
Yeah.
do it on fucking YouTube.
See, that's why I truly think like that it's really just a control factor. I don't think they actually give a fuck what people are doing on TikTok.
They really don't.
Like, I think at the end of the day, right? Let's say TikTok does close down, just like you said,
People are just
they'll
gonna go to
open
YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, yeah, or that. They'll go to YouTube Shorts, or they'll just make another app, just like
Yep.
they did with Vine.
Yep.
And and this time it'll be made by an American-based company.
It'll be made. Let me put the air quotations. It'll be made by an American-based company. Air quotations.
Yep. And they're gonna promote the shit out of that one. That one's gonna go crazy, get big,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be there from that. I truly think it's the control factor, which is crazy. Which I mean,
Because like all TikTok has to do, and I'm gonna tell you this right now.
yeah.
All TikTok has to do is just sell to like okay. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. There's a lot of like Chinese owned companies in the United States.
Hmm.
All TikTok has to do is sell to one of those Chinese owned companies that is American based, air quotations, ran by Americans, but is really behind the scenes run by another country. They just sell it to them, and they still have control over TikTok by proxy.
Hey, I mean maybe, but they they uh the company who made TikTok has already stated that they're not selling it,
Yeah, no, no, they're not really
which is
selling it
why.
though.
Well, what I'm saying is what that's why um like that the threats have been made. That's why Biden has already gone public saying like, yeah, if it goes through Congress and Senate, I'm gonna sign it. You know, stuff like that.
I don't even know if you can
So he
see the
gets
paper
banned.
to sign it. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but he's already public. I think that was on Twitter too. Actually, I think he's already publicly stated that like, yeah, if it goes through, I'm gonna sign it. It's
Didn't
getting
didn't
banned.
his didn't his account get banned? I mean, hacked on Twitter.
Did it? Maybe that was. I don't know if that was recently. Was that recently?
I think so. Yeah, I think his account did get hacked. But yeah, no, like for me, I don't really care what people do. I just think that it's kind of a stupid thing to be like focusing on right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get the the whole idea of oh, it's the information, it's the information. I think it's
Yep.
more than that. I think
Yeah.
it's control. I mean, it's not just the information, but like y'all, if y'all are really like trying to be private about your information and
You
such,
shouldn't be on
I'm gonna let y'all
TikTok
know.
anyways.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be on TikTok. There's a lot of things you shouldn't be on,
Yeah.
realistically.
Honestly, just don't
Like
even open your phone.
they have everything. They have all your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting emails and mail, physical mail, about companies being exposed for selling your information and stuff. There's things I guarantee you signed up for in the past that at the very least have your full government name, one of your current or old emails, your current or old phone number, stuff like that. And those companies, when you know, those, I'm talking like older companies that like people aren't really using too much anymore, like Skype and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Don't ever get on Skype, bro.
when they run out of money, guess what they do with your information? They're selling that shit. And guess what? You don't know where your information's been. But I promise you, like it's out there. It's everywhere. If someone like, or not even someone, if the government, whatever, right? If they really wanted to find you, they can, bro. Especially like, especially if you've been around, bro, on surfing online, they can find you, bro. A lot of y'all don't even have your names protected. They can search your name, and it's documented online somewhere what high school you went to, what occupations you've had. If you've been to jail, you're in the system for good. Not only do they have your name in government, they got your fingerprint too. you know, so yeah, just be mindful of that stuff. They already have your information, but I won't get too deep into it. A government official come after me. I keep talking.
All
Yeah.
right,
Anyway,
so
you got
we're going on an hour. Try to keep it like we're over an hour. Try to keep it like an hour and 30 minutes. So you want to wrap it up with like one more topic and then close it out?
sure up to you, man.
All right, I'll give you a
It's really up to you.
quick. Let me get a quick topic then.
I feel like that was a good one. The TikTok one was a good one,
Yeah, that was
definitely.
a really good one. That was a really good one. Any hobbies outside of VTubing? What's your hobbies?
Outside of VTubing,
Hmm.
I should have looked for VTuber topics, huh? Um,
No, you don't
outside of
have to.
VTubing.
We because like next podcast we could do. It could be more VTuber topics. You know what I mean? It depends on what we feeling that day. We're not here to like have like, oh, we're gonna talk about this every podcast. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
we're just two friends shooting the shit about different topics. That's literally all it is. If we felt
for
like
sure.
talking about the Valorant World or the Valorant Championships that I just watched, by the way, that was a crazy ass finals. I don't know if you got to watch that or not yet, but that was
I
crazy.
haven't yet, but I plan to. I definitely
Brother,
plan to.
that Sentinels versus Genji, because I was watching like that whole tournament. Like I would catch the VODs after it finished, and like while I was playing like League or something like that, I would watch it.
Hmm.
Bro, that tournament was crazy. Oh my god,
Hey,
I'm
bro,
a big League like
you actually made me hyped to
esports
watch it.
watcher, bro. That finals was crazy. You gotta watch
Okay.
it. I watched it
Yeah,
all the way
I'll peep
through.
it. Um, but repeat the question real quick.
Basically, hobbies outside of VTubing and streaming.
Oh, well, um, that's easy. I already tell y'all about my music all the
Yeah,
time. I do music.
but brother, what if we get new fans? They don't know you.
I mean, true. Yeah. Look, I'll give you the rundown. I've been doing music. I want to say I've kind of lost count after I quit doing band physically.
Uh-huh,
But I
uh-huh.
want to say around 15 years of doing music. It's been around six years of me producing, making beats and whatnot. Um, I'm really into it. It's kind of taken a back seat to what I'm like trying to do now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've done a lot with music and I've come a long way. And I feel like I know a lot of things and have an expertise that not a lot of people have. And I'm very grateful to have that. And to have great teachers and stuff, been able to learn over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, I don't know. I've just gotten into content creating more, and I mean that really is what it is. My passion started from I you know what I think it really is. I started band just because kind of my parents just kind of pointed me in the direction.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Same with playing trombone. I play trombone, and when I picked it up, I was just kind of like, "Wow, that instrument was cool." Okay, I picked it. Like there was really no second thoughts about that. And then I ended up writing and playing that instrument for the next 10 years afterward.
Okay.
So, but I think what really sparked my passion was um, picking up trombone, picking up guitar, and being able to play my favorite songs from my favorite games or movies or whatever. I cannot tell you how many times I sat there and tried to learn like for the music heads. I'm talking about not literal music heads. I'm talking about for people trying to learn music. Some of y'all probably know River Flows in You by Yurima. Um, there's also just just the generic like anime and video game songs out there. I learned how to play Simple and Clean from Kingdom Hearts,
Mm-hmm.
and just like stuff like that. And I feel like that's where my passion really sparked, because I was like, man, I can like this is such a beautiful song. I love it, blah blah, blah, and I can recreate it. And it was kind of like a self gratification for myself. So I mean, it was really cool, and I was really like my only real like passion that I got into
Mm-hmm.
I had other side passions. I did enjoy drawing back when I was little. Um, but it that was just like I said, that was really just a side thing. And on top of that, I only really drew Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I thought some of the designs on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards were fucking crazy. And I was like, damn, that shit looks sick, you know. I mean, let me try this, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, that's really it. Besides streaming and gaming, that's really my only other hobby is music. I've just been doing it for so long, and it's just covered up so much time, especially high school. Like being in marching band, other people in marching band know that shit becomes your life. Like, like quite literally, it consumes everything. So you're like, you know, it's kind of like I feel like people who do it beyond high school, like it's really just a lifestyle, you know, kind of like on the same caliber as like going to the military, you know, because like
Mm-hmm.
that's literally just what you're doing, like every day. I did in college too. Granted, it was only for a year, but I did do it in college, and yeah, it's no different. That shit just straight up becomes your life. You're in school all day, and when you're not in school, the second half of your day is spent marching band practice,
That's how my
trombone or
sister was. That's how my
instrument
sister was.
practice.
My sister was in actually a really good marching band in New Orleans, and she started hating it, even though she
Yep,
loved the band.
that's exactly what happened to me. But I mean that's a different topic.
Yeah.
Before I get off topic, because I mean I can talk about how I lost that the physical passion of playing instruments, but
Mm,
I'll let you
yeah.
go first.
Obviously, I like the hoop.
Yep.
I read a lot of webtoons, manhwa, manga. I read a lot. Um, Other things that I like to do. I love bowling. I love roller skating. Um,
I don't know. Just a quick addition. I don't know if this counts as a hobby because I've only really tried it once myself, but I am
mhm.
really in speedrunning in the speedrunning community. I I don't know. I just eat it up. I eat it up. I eat up a lot of their content with speedrunning. When it comes to just following like one person, like simply doing Mario 64 speedruns,
Mhm.
or the big shebang like GDQ, or you know any of those other, excuse me, any of those other big events where a lot of people gather and they just do speed runs for various different things. Those are really cool.
Okay. Okay. Another big one. I love D&D. As you can tell, with the guild, I fucking love anything D&D. I fucking love it. Honestly, that's just and collecting shoes. I have a lot of shoes. I don't go nowhere, but I have a lot of shoes. Like my closet is probably worth around 2 to 3 grand just in shoes.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah.
I
I
have
don't got
multiple
all
pairs of
that.
Jordans, multiple pairs of Vans, multiple pairs of Stacy Adams, multiple pairs of fucking what else I have in there? Adidas. And it's not just like any like just normal type shoes. Like I love wearing like moccasins. I love wearing like Toms. I could throw some Toms, some hoochie daddies. You already know. Boots, tennis shoes, Jordans. Like I love shoes. I have a lot of shoes.
Hmm.
That's really just my hobbies though. Like I don't really have any other hobbies like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't go out. I don't go out much.
Yeah. I don't have like a crazy list.
But
And then you said besides content creation and streaming.
yeah, streaming and content creation is like our biggest hobbies.
Yeah. Sure. Actually.
Streaming hobby, I mean, streaming and content creation and video games are probably like our three biggest hobbies besides like anime and reading for me.
Yep.
Well, with that being
You
said,
wanna?
huh?
Oh, I was gonna say real quick. Did you want me to speak on why I lost my passion, or you want to call it there?
We could save that for another. podcast.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever works. Cool.
Yeah, write that down. We can have story time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is the end of the first episode. Clap, 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 clap.
Insert applause noise.
Ooh. I know it's a little scuffed. We're still learning how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to make this like a bi-weekly thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna try to have a guest for the next one. So
Okay.
try to see who. If y'all have anybody y'all want, let us know in the comment section. You know what I mean? Make sure you like, subscribe. Go follow Sethos on Twitch. Follow his YouTube channel. Plug your shit.
It's at Sethos with a second S at the end. SETHOSS. On
Plug it.
YouTube.
Plug that Twitter real quick.
Twitter and Twitch, same thing. It's Sethos.
All this is gonna be in the description. I just wanted to make him say it.
That's so funny.
You already
Where
know.
are your plugs?
You know, I'm Vaelin everywhere. Vaelin or Vaelin VT everywhere. So if you want to find me, that's where I'll be at. This has been the first episode of Tavern Talks. You know, it was a little all over the place, but you know, we're still learning. We'll try to be a little more organized next time. We'll have we'll have another graphic. It'll say Tavern Talks at the top. You know what I mean? We'll have a little guest. But until next time, make sure y'all stay healthy. Make sure y'all drinking water. Make sure y'all getting out the house. I'm telling y'all to get out the house. I don't get out the house, but y'all should get out the house. Till next time, peace.
Peace out.